farmer and a teacher, a hooker and a preacher, riding on a midnight bus bound for Mexico. One was headed for vacation, one for higher education, and two of them were searching for lost souls. That driver never ever saw the stop sign, and 18-wheelers can't stop on a dime. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, heaven only knows. I guess it's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. That farmer left to harvest a home and 80 acres, the faith and love for growing things in his young son's heart. And that teacher left her wisdom in the minds of lots of children, and did her best to give them all a better start. And that preacher whispered, "Can't you see the promised land?" as he lay his blood-stained Bible in that hooker's hand. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, heaven only knows. I guess it's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. That's the story that our preacher told last Sunday as he held that blood-stained Bible up for all of us to see. He said, "Bless the farmer and the teacher and the preacher who gave this Bible to my mama, who read it to me." There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, now I guess we know. It's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. You may think that I'm talking foolish. You've heard that I'm wild and I'm free. You may wonder how I can promise you now this love that I feel for you always will be. For you're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, this love that I give is gonna be yours until the day that I die. Oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men, if you wonder how long I'll be faithful, I'll be happy to tell you again. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. They say time takes its toll on a body, makes a young girl's brown As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men, if you wonder how long I'll be faithful, just listen to how this song ends. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever. Hey. Suppose I called you up tonight and told you that I love you, and suppose I said I want to come back home, and suppose I cried and said I think I finally learned my lesson, and I'm tired of spending all my time alone. If I told you that I realize you're all I ever wanted, and it's killing me to be so far away, would you tell me that you love me too? And would we cry together? Or would you simply laugh at me and say, I told you so? Someday you'd come crawling back and asking me to take you in. I told you so, but you had to go. Now I found somebody new, never break my heart in two again. If I got down on my knees and told you I was yours forever, would you get down on yours too and take my hand? Would we get that old time feeling? Would we laugh and talk for hours, the way we did when our love first began? Would you tell me that you miss me too, and that you've been so lonely, and you waited for the day that I return, and we'd live in love forever, and that I'm your one and only? Or would you say the tables finally turned? Would you say I told you so? Oh, I told you so. I told you someday you'd come crawling back and asking me to take you in. I told you so, but you had to go. And now I found somebody new, and you will never break my heart in two again. And now I found somebody new, and you will never break my heart in two again. city singers singing about how they can love deeper than the oceans, higher than the stars above. Well, I come from the country, and I know I ain't seen it all, but I've heard that ocean's salty and the stars they sometimes fall, and that would not do justice to the way I feel for you. So I had to sing a song about all the things I knew.
My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, longer than the song of a whippoorwill. From the back roads to the Broadway shows with a million miles between, there's at least a million love songs that people love to sing. And everyone is different, and everyone's the same. This is just another way of saying the same thing.
My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill. A whippoorwill.
And 25-year opera member Randy Travis.
Last night I dug your picture out from our old dresser drawer, set it on the table, and I talked to it till 4. I read some old love letters up until the break of dawn. Yeah, I've been sitting alone, digging up bones. And I went through the jewelry and I found our wedding rings, put mine on my finger, and I gave yours a fling. Across this lonesome bedroom of our recent broken home, yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones, I'm digging up bones, too many things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. And I went through the closet and I found some things in there, like that pretty negligee that I bought you to wear. And I recalled how good you looked each time you had it on. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I went through the kitchen to get a bite to eat, I just kept on wishing I could taste your kisses sweet. I found an old cold chicken leg that I'd been gnawing on. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones, I'm digging up bones. Too many things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones, exhuming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones, exhuming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, all but 2 hours of pushing broom. 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road.
3rd boxcar, midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. Old worn out suit and shoes. I don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I have found. Short but not too big around. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road.
I know every engineer on every train, all of their children and all of their names. Every handout in every town, and every lock that ain't locked when no one's around. I sing trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, all but 2 hours of pushing broom. 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road.
I know every engineer on every train, all of their children and all of their names. Every handout in every town, and every lock that ain't locked when no one's around. I sing trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, all but 2 hours of pushing broom. Buys a 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road.
Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, all but 2 hours of pushing broom. By 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road, king of the road, king of the road. When I first met his mama, she was just 19. Couldn't say for certain who the father was, but I have known him since he was a pup, and I'm gonna raise him up. If you never knew your daddy like I never knew mine, it feels like everybody knows your father less. This boy may not be blood of my blood, but I'm gonna raise him up. I'll provide for him, walk beside of him. I am strong enough, 'cause it's time he knew what a son can do with a father's love. Well, he could change the world. You only have to look at Joseph a couple thousand years ago, when he held a newborn baby he named Jesus. He said he may not be blood of my blood, still I'm gonna raise him up. I'll provide for him, walk beside of him. I am strong enough. I will show him too what a son can do with a father's love, and he will change the world. 33 years later, when the son was in his grave, broken and abandoned by a world he came to save, his real dad said, "He's mine, blood of my blood," and I'm gonna raise him up. I'll provide for you, walk beside of you. I am strong enough. I have seen from you what a son can do with a father's love. One man changed the world, and he can change your world, but you gotta raise him up. Raise him up. Raise him up. On one hand, I count the reason I could stay with you and hold you close to me all night long. So many lovers' games I'd love to play with you. On that hand, there's no reason why it's wrong, but on the other hand, to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand I could stay and be your loving man, but the reason I must go is on the other hand. In your arms I feel the passion I thought it died. When I looked into your eyes, I found myself. And when I first kissed your lips, I felt so alive. I've got to hand it to you, girl, you're something else. But on the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand I could stay and be your loving man, but the reason I must go is on the other hand. Yeah, the reason I must go is on the other hand. I'm so glad to have you back within these arms of mine. I can finally close my eyes and get some rest. Never once did I think of finding someone new. Oh, there's nothing better once you've had the best. You're the very thing they sing about in the songs. And one mistake don't mean you failed the test. And as you lay beside me, softly speaking, yes, I know there's nothing better once you've had the best. Within your arms I have the best, and I think the world should know. I don't care what you said or done, I'll always love you so. You got more love in your little finger than all the rest. And there's nothing better once you've had the best. Lord, there's nothing better once you've had the best. Dirt road in the twilight, woods so cool and dark. Up ahead, pale neon, somewhere a dog barks. Honky tonk moon keeps shining on my baby and me. Breaking up the pool balls, chalking up the cues, jukebox pumping softly, lazy summer blues. Honky-tonk moon keeps shining on my baby and me. Through the blue smoky haze, all through the day, troubles seem to melt away. My heart's on a roll, I'm easy in my soul. There's no hurry, no worry, things are going my way. My arms around my baby, shuffling on the floor. Cigarettes and sawdust, squeaky old screen door. Honky-tonk moon keeps shining on my baby and me. Through the blue smoky haze, all through the days, troubles seem to melt away. My heart's on a roll, I'm easy in my soul. There's no hurry, no worry, things are going my way. Outside the dark is falling, stars are winking bright. That old hoot owl is calling, everything's alright. Honky-tonk moon keeps shining on my baby and me. Honky-tonk moon keeps shining on my baby and me. Well, I lost my heart on the day we met, but I gained a lot that I don't regret. Then I hung around till you said I do. I knew I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. Well, it changed my thinking when you changed your name, and neither one of us will ever be the same. And I swear I'm never gonna be untrue, 'cause I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. If I didn't have you, I'd long ago been left in the dark out in the cold, blowing around from town to town like a feather in the wind. If I didn't have you, I know I'd be floundering around like a ship at sea, lost in the rain of a hurricane, and that's where I'd have been. But I didn't get lost 'cause I saw your light shining like a beacon on a cold dark night. Then the sun came up and the skies turned blue. No, I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. Well, I count my blessings every night I pray that the Lord lets me keep you just one more day. And every day He does, 'cause God knows too that I wouldn't have out in the cold, blowing around from town to town like a feather in the wind. If I didn't have you, I know I'd be floundering around like a ship at sea, lost in the rain of a hurricane, and that's where I'd have been. But I didn't get lost 'cause I saw your light shining like a beacon on a cold dark night. Then the sun came up and the skies turned blue. No, I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. Well, I've already said it, but I swear it's true. I know I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you.
Well, I'm tired and I'm weary, but I must go along till the Lord comes and calls me away. Oh yes, well the morning's so bright, and the land is the light, and the night is as black as the sea. Oh yeah, there will be peace in the valley, for there will be peace someday. There will be peace in the valley for me. Oh Lord, I pray there'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no trouble. I see there'll be peace in the valley for me. Oh yeah. You see, the bear will be gentle, and the wolf will be tame, and the lion shall lay down by the lamb. Oh yes, and the beast from the wild shall be led by a child, and I'll be changed, changed from this creature that I am. Oh, and there will be peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace, oh, peace in the valley for me. Oh Lord, I pray there'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no more trouble. I see there'll be peace in the valley for me. Oh, there'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no trouble.